Hey everybody, I just want to wish USA a happy 250th birthday, and I'm down here in the basement, and what I'm doing is I had to replace my reverse osmosis water system that you see right here. And the reason I had to replace it is because this housing here cracked, and there's no replacement for that. So what I had to do was buy a whole new thing. Anyways, the reason I got to use this is because I have a lead water pipe coming into the house, and I'm already a lead head as it is, and I don't want any more. So try to clean up my water, at least for drinking anyways. But what I wanted to talk to you about was, I did a video the other day, and it's all about talking to people. I mean, first you got to relax. You can't be all tight and wound up. You got to relax. I mean, the worst thing's going to happen, they're going to say, no, I'm not interested, and they're going to walk away. But a lot of times it depends on what you're going to say to people. You know what I'm saying? And how you say it. I mean, if you look at your partner, and you say, when I look at you, I see your face could stop a clock. Or you could say, when I look at you, time just stops still. So there's a difference in the way you say things. I mean, you want to present your program to somebody, you got to do it in a way where they have a choice, so you're not shoving something down their throat. It's like you say, would it be okay with you? You're in a conversation, you're talking with them, you say, listen, hey, would it be okay with you if I just shared something with you that I'm doing, and I'm making a few bucks at it, and I really love the products. Can I talk to you about it? And then you say, okay, well, if you're not interested, that's fine, no big deal. And then you talk about something else, like, what have you been doing lately? What's going on? And that works with strangers too. When you get in a conversation about something, whether it's sports, the weather, politics, or whatever, just say, hey, would it be okay with you? That's one of the things that I learned a while back. And I don't know, you can learn all these from, he's called Big Al, and his name's Tom Schreider, and he has a book called Icebreakers. And if you're really worried about what to say to people, I encourage you to buy that book. I mean, the link is in the description, or I'll put it in the first comment. Anyways, the other thing is, what about negative people? How many times have you run into negative people? I have, and I listen to them. I just say, how you doing? And I get them started. I say, what do you think about your electric bills or utility bills? What about groceries? Do you think those are skyrocketing or what? You get them started talking about the negative things in their life. Like, we all have those, let's face it. But, they start talking about the negative things in their life, the bills, the expenses, working 2 jobs or whatever, that both husband and wife got to work. And then you let them go, and then you look at them seriously and you say, would you like to do something about it? And they just look at you with like a blank stare, like, what are you talking about? Then you say, if you just give me 2 minutes of your time, I'll explain to you what I'm talking about. And 99% of the time they'll say, go ahead, tell me. And then you go ahead and just give them a brief rundown and get them curious about it. And then most of the time they're going to say, where can I get more information? Or can you give me more information about it? And then you send them to a presentation, or you give them a presentation, whatever you want to do. But I'm just saying, it's all how we talk to people that makes a difference, whether you're sponsoring or not. So I encourage you, get Big Al's book. It's not expensive. He gives you a rundown of how to talk to people. And I don't know, I guess it's going to be all for now. I mean, I want to finish this up. I got a couple things to do. I got to check for leaks. But anyhow, thanks for listening to me, and I wish you all the best, and happy birthday, America. Later, guys.